When it comes to starting real estate YouTube channels, there are some massive do's and even bigger massive don'ts. This still gets taught today, some of the uncharacteristic things that you need in YouTube channels that actually kill any kind of momentum that you could get. Look, I've created 13 channels across the country. I've also coached thousands of agents across the country how to make YouTube channels. And there are certain things we do and a lot of things that we don't do. But things are changing drastically, and there's a lot more competition. And I've taught agents where there's 15, 20 different agents in one market alone. So if I were starting a channel in 2022 with competition or not, I know exactly what I would do, and it would have success very fast. So if you want to know what exactly you would want to do to start a new channel, we're getting after it right now. What's up, everybody? Jackson Wilkey here with the Channel Junkies with 13 channels across the country. We've successfully closed over 300 homes for those, and it costs us this much. But even better, I teach it all for free on this channel, so consider subscribing if you want to grow your own real estate YouTube channel. All right, so I traveled for the better part of the last 24 months, creating all these YouTube channels across the country, and even better, on this channel, I've been documenting the entire process for almost 4 years, 500 videos. I've given it all away for free. So I know when I go into any market, basically the exact videos I'm going to shoot, the exact places I'm going to go, and the exact places that I'm not going to go, the exact videos I'm not going to shoot. And that comes with a lot of pain points, right? I've shot thousands of videos. I've studied analytics in different markets, whether it's massive towns, small towns, mountain towns, ocean towns, coastal towns, inner city, like all different types of real estate YouTube channels. And I know exactly what I would do to start mine. Now, it always gets taught, well, you need to go and start doing your keyword research, and you need to start understanding all these keywords that you can rank for that don't have any competition. Well, I believed that early on as well. And what that actually did is it sent me down this rabbit hole of a bunch of videos that never produce anything. See, I coach thousands and thousands of agents, and we've partnered with agents, over 400 of them across the country. So I do a lot of coaching calls, and they'll be like, Jackson, I got 45 videos and I only have 21 subscribers. What is going on? Why am I not getting views? And I'll go to their channel and I'll look, and I mean, the times are good, the length of the video, the thumbnails look great. And I'll start really diving in, and I'll start going, okay, so your channel is all about Austin, Texas. I'm like, you have one video about Austin and you have 46 other ones that are about these little tiny suburbs and about houses and restaurants. What's going on here? Why don't you talk about Austin? Well, there's a couple other, clients or agents that are doing it, and, it's just competitive. And I just wanted to go after my little tiny market over here. Well, you're going to get little tiny results, because at the end of the day, even a city as big as Austin, Texas, and I now live in Houston, Texas, only 2.5 hours away. I can't name one city outside of Austin, Texas. So if I was moving there today with my family, like, hey, you know what? I'm done with this Houston. Let's go over to Austin. I'm not going to move to downtown Austin, but I'm going to start searching best areas to live with a family in Austin. Where should I live in Austin? Best master plan communities in Austin. Best suburbs of Austin. That's what I'm searching. So I have kind of an 80-20 rule. I'm going to do 80% of my videos about the main center hub, even if it's areas I don't even want to do real estate, because I know I can build a team. I know I can refer these deals off. But at the end of the day, I'm never, ever, 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 ever going to just settle on the little tiny cities and suburbs. They're not the driver. This gets taught a lot by people who do not do it professionally, and, well, they're leading you down the wrong path. So starting a new channel right away, I'm going to go after the main city, and I'm going to attack it. Next part is, oh, Jackson, well, it's competitive. There's so much competition. Yeah, there is. In fact, here in Houston, Texas, it was brutal, because as I start a channel in a little tiny town like where I'm from, Coeur d'Alene, Idaho, there may only be 10,000 videos with the words Coeur d'Alene, Idaho in it, if that. So the competition was about this much, and when I launched my living in Coeur d'Alene videos and full vlog tours of Coeur d'Alene, those videos ranked right away, and that channel exploded and erupted. So if you're in a small town, it is an added bonus. Now, if you're in a small town nobody's moving to, I'm sorry, that's just going to be a little bit tough. But some of these smaller little markets are absolutely erupting with people moving to them, and you have the biggest advantage yet. But it's the bigger cities like Houston, even me, who's launched all these channels, shot thousands of videos, who's created all the training that's helped thousands of agents. I struggled mightily, because you have to think about this. As Coeur d'Alene, Idaho, for example, has 5,000, 10,000 videos with the words in it, Coeur d'Alene, Idaho. I come to Houston, Texas. There's like 300 million videos with the words Houston, Texas in it, right? There's professional football teams, baseball teams, basketball teams. There's the third largest city in the entire nation. So there's just lots of vlogs about it. That is tough to break through. And if I listen to people early on, like I did, going and trying to find all these little tiny keywords that I could rank for, then I'm going to always be small. But I've learned doing this enough times, hey, I'm going to go after living in Houston, Texas, moving to Houston, Texas, and I don't care how long it takes me to break through. I'm going to break through, and I'm going to outrank these other videos, not because there's a magic button and this SEO trick and all of these little gadgets. No, I'm going to shoot a better, longer video. I'm going to get longer average view durations than you or any of my competitors, and inevitably over time, I'm going to outrank them. But how do we outrank them? That is the big thing that you need to know starting your new channel. You have to realize this is a massive search engine. It's the second largest search engine only to Google, but Google owns YouTube. But the code that I cracked years and years ago was when I started actually learning keyword research, and I would search things in Google like Beaverton, Oregon. That was searched about 37,000 times a month in Google. I'm like, dang. I went over to TubeBuddy, over to YouTube and searched it, and it searched 375,000 times a month. I went, uh-oh. Everybody wants to see Beaverton, Oregon. They don't want to read about it anymore. That is when I created the real estate vlog. That's why you see the Channel Junkies logo with a camera in my face. I was the first agent with my business partner, Jesse, to go start just doing vlogs of all these major cities of Portland, Oregon, and we started crushing it. That is the recipe that you're starting to see across the nation. It's catching fire from my teachings. That is what I do to rank, right? I'm going to do a video about that city and suburb. Those are the keywords. So when people are searching into a search engine, they are typically searching things like best places to live in Beaverton, Oregon, or cost of living in Beaverton, Oregon. Do you think they ever search Johnny's Taco Shop? No. Stop doing restaurant interviews. It doesn't work. It's the worst thing in the world. I did hundreds of them. Do you think they ever search, oh my God, gun to my head, I got to move my wife, I got to move my kids, my 3 dogs. First thing I better search is the escrow process. Hell no. They don't care about that stuff. They want to know where the heck to live, and all they're trying to do at the end of the day, find somebody on the other end of that camera that they can connect with. So it's very important that we start understanding that videos that we shoot have the cities and the suburb names in them and the state. Houston, Texas, right? So I want to go over and I want to try and find now in the results tab when I type like Houston, Texas or living in Houston, Texas before I had a channel there. I want to see some of the videos that have 500,000 views and 1 million views, which used to scare me off when I first started. Now I'm like, I'm going to beat them, right? They're not even real estate agents. They're just these people who do national-wide videos about every single major city, and they create YouTube channels on it. That's my competition at the end of the day, not some real estate agent. I'm going to go attack these major searches that have millions and millions of views, and I'm going to optimize my video correctly, which is, filling out the descriptions. And if I'm talking fast, I apologize. I've done this a million times, but this channel has literally everything that you could ever imagine. So if you want to find the keyword in the title and you want to optimize and build out your descriptions and your tagging, go to the home screen of this channel after this video and look up TubeBuddy tutorials. I will change your entire business and your life just by going through those. So I'm going to optimize that video, have the right title, and then I'm going to shoot that video. And my thing, again, at the end of the day, I cracked the code because everybody told me, Jackson, you got to shoot short videos. People have a attention span shorter than a goldfish, and you got to shoot 30-second videos and 90-second videos. What's the goal of YouTube? Get people onto the platform for as long as humanly possible and feed them advertisements. And we have to think about the platform that we're on. If you're doing videos on TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, that is merely entertainment. You're never going to sell anything. Prove me wrong, write it in the comments. I want somebody who does more than like 6 million in sales a year from Instagram, right? TikTok, it's an entertainment platform. When I have 2 minutes to kill and I'm down on the bathroom doing a number 2, because I got 2 minutes, I might go onto one of those platforms. But when I want to learn something, which is the start of a purchase decision, which is I go to a search engine to seek it out. And when I go to a search engine, I have more time. It's a time that I've sat down and I want to learn something. So I'm getting average view durations on my real estate videos that are anywhere from 10, 12. I've even had some that are 18 to 20 minutes long. So let's really break this down. If I'm starting a new channel from scratch, which I've done 13 different times, I go in and I'm going to attack the major city a lot and the 3, 4, 5 major surrounding areas, and I'm going to shoot a really long video. And when I upload that, I'm going to have a really good keyword title. I'm going to have my description filled out properly. And the next most important thing is you better hit the like button real quick, because I give all of this information away for free. I've helped teams literally do 100 home sales a year free from YouTube. I have been documenting it for over 3 years, so I really appreciate if you'd hit that like button. Comment down below what you have learned most from this channel. I'd love to hear that. The most important thing, do not, if you take anything from this video, share your videos anywhere. Everybody still teaches this. YouTube even tells you, go out there and share your video. Well, all it's trying to do is use you. It's trying to make you share your video so that you steal traffic from Twitter and Facebook and Instagram and gets them onto their platform. And then they're just going to feed them good videos, right? But I cracked this code, and I actually spoke at VidFest, not once but twice. I'm next to Roberto Blake and Brian G. Johnson and Nick Nimmin and the top YouTubers in the world. And I got up there and said, look, sharing your video is the worst thing that you can possibly do. This whole thing is algorithm based. So if people search, find my video and watch it for an extended period of time, isn't that the end goal? Well, yeah, of course. That's exactly what we want. So now if I take my video and I put it onto Facebook and say, hey, everybody go click and watch, and 74 realtors click on it and then click off, and then my hairdresser and my dog sitter and my mom and my dad and my everybody just clicks on it and clicks off. First of all, now your click-through rates are garbage. Your average view durations are like 9 seconds. And lastly, you've just put your video in front of a bunch of people who don't care about it. That's not your dream client. And that's why channels never, ever, ever take off, because the algorithms are going, God, nobody likes these videos. Nobody's watching them. The average view durations, this channel sucks. So when I fly into a new city, I would partner up with somebody and say, hey, if you share these videos even one time on social media, the partnership is over and I will find somebody else to close these deals. We want this baby to go organic. At the end of the day, I'd rather have 3 views from people who searched and found my content than 3 million views, which is what all those greasy-ass realtors and digital marketers sell you. More views, more followers. It's all hogwash. It's all garbage. So you want those organic views. That is the gold mine. I've analyzed over 1,000 different YouTube channels. I know data and statistics down to the actual second of what I'm looking for a strong channel. And this is what I literally help agents do every day. The agents that have partnered with us. We are partnering with agents all around the world. I take all of this experience. I'm not traveling anymore. I'm pouring it into our EXP downline. People that partner with us get our courses for free, trainings for free, and live coaching by me. I can look at your channel and I can help you. At the end of the day, it's usually not analytics, it's not data, it's not SEO. It's you. I am coaching people how to be themselves. So that is the most important tip. When starting a channel in 2022 with all of this competition, if you're not being yourself at the end of the day, you're never going to succeed. You've got to own who you are. Don't watch my videos and try and emulate that, because you're not me. I'm not you. You have to tell your stories and be yourself. That's the number one thing that I coach people on nowadays. It's just how to be themselves on camera, and you should see their businesses double, triple, even 10x. My business partner here in Houston, in 2020, he had $50,000 in gross commissions. Last year, $500,000. We literally 10x'd his business, all from shooting videos. So if you want to partner with us, you want more help on that, hey, shoot me an email, jackson@realagentnow.com, to learn more about that. But if you want to grow your real estate YouTube channel, these are the videos that are going to help you start doing that. If you will, start clicking on those and you'll be well on your way. Until the next video, homies, we'll catch you later.